Alright, we are back. Or Zula, Ilath-Pal, Dunmer, Ashlander. Where's my followers? Oh well, matter. And we collected actually the Helm of the Crusader, the Shield of the Crusader. But unfortunately, the game kept crashing, so I didn't even upload that VOD to YouTube. But that doesn't matter. Finally going to be able to use these statues.
So much to do, so little time.
Did it just change? I think I just on, but well, we will have to. But in the meantime, let's do some fun. Yeah, I need to get. Looking for an AoE for friend.
That's power. But they got that seat. Huh? Huh?
Storm Blast.
Damn you!
Hey, there's stuff.
Do your worst. You'll make a fine rock cat.
What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Yeah! I'll skin you alive.
need to get over there for this guy's shard. Yay. Saved.
Death is a simple thing into groans.
Let's see what is in here.
Let's see how Ella takes the mantle. It did not, so alright.
So much work. All right, party, I have led us to Oakenhand for a couple of reasons. One, to explore it and learn about the Dunmer to kill the bandits. 3, to assassinate one bandit in particular to fulfill a Dark Brotherhood contract.
Then we do it cleanly and in that order. Exploration first. Document what we can without waking anything that hisses. If steel gets loud, we fall back to the ribs and let me flatten the pulse before we move again.
Ah, a wholesome family outing. Museum Jorlight, bandit cunning, and a precision murder for dessert. I'll take the catwalks and keep keys and eyes off our backs, but if a centurion coughs, either we'll suddenly love a gift shop.
Cesargo proves of plan, so long as targets are chosen, not stumbled into. We keep wards thin, blades quieter, and take the contract bandit alive for 10 breaths if names for ledgers are near. If not, cash it will blind, drain, and end it fast.
Your sequence is acceptable. Ensure the assassination does not contaminate the lattice with panic and shouting. Panic wakes Cyan.
But I love using panic. Illusion is my specialty. I think it'd be fun to scare a bandit into running right into a centurion.
Fun becomes a funeral when the wrong plate hears it. If you insist on panic, I want a boundary line and a net ready. I'll pin the nearest witness plate. You cast only inside my count, and we herd your runner into a dead corridor, not ward a regulator. Give me to Breath's warning, and you stop the moment the hum rises.
Much as I enjoy dinner theater, spooking a bandit into a brass throat is how we get turned into souvenirs. Let me ghost ahead and flag a cul-de-sac with no vents and one nice trip scene. You do your scream, I do my shove, everyone lives but him and my dignity.
Cesar goes to a cage, not a maze. We choose the hallway, we choose the doors, we choose the witnesses. Panic only after Khajiit blinds the side plates and steers any whistles. If Centurion stirs, we abandon game and switch to quiet cut.
Illusion is acceptable if it narrows choices rather than multiplies them.
Alright. Okay, roleplay. Surprised I didn't get any pushback for the assassination, but maybe the party is just getting used to.
Such a wondrous place this is.
Doing okay, still wow, still legendary. Quite a bit.
So much to do.
What
so
quest
little
is it
time.
particular? Hurry. Hurry is who with the all right, so this way.
Wow, would you look at that? It's incredible.
Or a bridge here.
What was that? Time to end this.
It seems trouble has found us.
10 out of 10.
Be careful, it can be icy here.
Nice.
To have seen this place when the Dwemer ruled it.
So much work.
This is like the ability that the vampire has. Interesting. Oh no, this is entirely different.
Shadow hide you.
mine.
Gotta look up the name of this.
Apologizes. I was wrong. The assassination target is here in Raupvar.
Well, wondering when this was gonna happen, but it seems I must be a whale again. How sad, how sad, sad. I hate whale. But it says I have $17 left. Should I just try again? Before I do that, let me check something. No, I checked something else and
My apologies, team. I was wrong. The assassination target is here in Raupvar.
Then we reset our map and our rules. Same order of work, tighter, leash on the blade. I'll mark to quiet corridors and pin the nearest witness plates. You keep panic sheathed until I call the count.
Nero and Saint-Germain-de-Cour. I'll take the railings and find us a dead end with no vents, one trip seam, and a nice view for your dramatic finish. If anything brass clears its throat, we are suddenly very allergic to heroics.
Jesargo will sweep for whistles, side plates, and fresh chalk. If target is near ledges, we hold him 10 breaths for names. If not, Khajiit blinds, drains, and ends. And Archmage keeps the hungry sword on a short leash.
Relocation changes nothing.
Hey, stop that!
Well, this was a hardy fellow. Yep.
Retire someday. Give myself an island.
Why does it buy it? Something to do with my volume setting? No, Skyrim's loud. How interesting.
What was that?
Over here! You can't win this!
You can't win this!
Over here!
Damn you, bandit! Can't you see I'm poor? Quick, throw some gold on the ground. That'll distract them.
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Have you guys gotten used to me eating our kills?
I'm used to setting the rules around it. Not near plates, Not in sight of workers, rinse with juniper after, and you stop the instant the hum shifts. You can feed them, we can still leave this place standing.
I've grown fond of the park where you don't do it over an alarm scene. Otherwise, yes, very desensitized. Just give me a moment's warning so I can look heroically elsewhere and not onto my boots.
Cesargo is used. With when it is clean and quiet. No trophies, no stains, no witnesses. If Bandit has ledger or key, we take that first, then you drink. Order matters.
Your consumption is irrelevant if it does not alter the field. If it does, I will say so, and you will stop.
Is the That's annoying. Wish I could. Aetherium.
Huh?
Over here!
Last mistake.
Ha!
10 out of 10.
Right, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is someone there? Over here!
That
Neat.
Well, you must have all those annoying gods on your side to have made it this far, whoever you are. Even I have to admit that's pretty impressive. Never should have come.
Your mind belongs to me.
I don't want anybody attacking.
gods, another fight.
I'll let you live, this time.
want to listen to you before I complete my contract. What did you do to cause someone to seek my aid in killing you?
You want a confession before the axe falls, do you? Fine. I heard a rich family were fools and their mate was softer still. I charmed a girl, stole their heirlooms, and left her holding the blame. Windhelm turned on her, and I walked away with Aegis Spain and a smile. If that offends your contract, we are both in the right place.
Names matter. Which steward signed your entry at the Shatter Shields and who fenced what you took? Speak plainly, and we end this cleanly without waking half of Ilath-Pal.
If you have a ledger tucked anywhere, now is the park where you remember an old man loves paper more than blood. Say it, and we can all skip the dramatic last words echoing off dwarven brass.
Jezargo hears truth in your stink of lie and juniper. You framed the girl to wear your dirt. If there is a key, a buyer, or a route we should know, say it now.
Let it be known that Miri ordered your death. She also promised me more if I killed the Shatter Shield girl. Her blood was delicious as I drained. Ha!
Then we end this without savoring it. Elaine, you heard the name. If you have any last fact that spares another from wearing your blame, say it now, and then be still.
Not the toast I was hoping for. Dufont, if there's a stash in Windhelm tied to that name, hum it quick. Otherwise, I'm done listening to echoes.
Contract is clear. Tajit cares for ledgers and keys, not speeches. If you have neither, Jezargo prefers quiet.
You had your chance to talk. It's ah!
An old dwarven ruin. Ilath-Pal, I believe. Let's be careful. Danger could be anywhere.
hope Muiri will find peace with his death, but such is unlikely. This will haunt her. But his blood was delicious. Now who's up for finding Dwemer's secrets?
Right, Dwemer secrets.
Shadow hide you.
Almost as much as I love pretending we didn't just watch you have a very personal moment with a bandit sternum. I'll take point left, then ward, and we do not touch anything that hums in E minor.
Contract is finished, yes. But Jezargo reminds the Archmage that we are still in Ilath-Pal, where doors eat mages and floors scream. We move quiet, we mark, and if something hisses, we stop. Jezargo will watch for oil, for darts, and for the little sin that lies on the walls.
Sip less, think more. The machine will not pardon your appetite. Name first, heart second, measure third. Breathe on the offbeat or bleed for it.
You're not wrong about Muiri, but we can't fix that in here.
I think I shall take this Warhammer and place it in the museum.
By all means, add Aegis Bane to the Hall of Things that hate my toes. Just don't swing it near anything labeled structural support or Rumorin.
Museum is good. Heavy hammer stays in sack, not in Archmage's hands while walking over pressure plates. I'll
Carry
be ready
trophies
for
if you
it
must.
later.
Do not feed them to the room. The room eats pride first.
Fine for the museum, but it gets lobbed, warded, and bagged now. After that, we're back to work. Left wall quite feet, and might count on the valves.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Well, I do need to go stuff. I get back to crafting, but I'm also curious how many. I couldn't find any quest mod to change this back to the White Star, like some safe house with like Rolana. Honestly, I keep forgetting that I need to lean into my mic a bit more when I speak. So I have no idea how that sounds. Probably awful. How are we on? Yeah, we got this. Good to do stuff on Dunmer mission. on. Why does...
This is the power of the Telvan.
Interesting.
Why won't you die?
Oh.
We are class rats. Let us feast them. No one shall lay a hand on my beloved. You won't get away. You dare face me? Come on, let's go.
Neat. Still not another queen. Yeah, you guys can deal with that. Oh, that's the chest I opened.
Die, you little monster!
Come now, is this your best?
What was that?
What was that?
Our songs.
You call yourself a spider? I've seen brushes with more hair.
Our songs end.
I will never back away from a challenge.
Watch where you are hitting Sarah.
I am a force to be reckoned with.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
That's cool. Watch.
I am the blade that will strike you down.
You can do.
Enjoy your last breath.
Alright, we
Your lives are
This is the power of the Telvanni. Let's see what is in here.
absolutely nothing of value.
You won't get away.
That was close.
fate sealed.
Lay to dust.
I completely forgot that I could do that.
I can make out the Dwemer word for market on this sign. I wonder what it's going to be like. Be ready to take notes.
Market lovely. Maybe they sell replacement spines for when the floor decides to collect ours. I'll keep a thin ward and mark anything that hums 3 times, pauses, then judges us.
Cesargo is ready. Ach Majoritz, Cesargo listens for the breath beneath the words. If the stones begin to count, we move only on Brelini speed. Notes go in the left ledger, tracks in the right.
A market is a front. It speaks in prices than punishments. Do not haggle with the floor. Name first, lead the heart. Break the measure. Bear what?
Thanks.
I feel like I just woke from a nap.
course the market is full of foul. I think a mass frenzy spell would do well so they start fighting each other.
Much as I enjoy watching murderous mothmen form a conda line of terrible decisions, frenzy in a Dwemer market is how you get every counter raining, and the ceiling selling us bolts at high velocity. Thin and surgical, not festival day.
Jesargos a small cats, not a flood. Two at the edge first, then the handlers. Archmage casts Nero. Jesargo blinds the closest pair, and we pull back to the pillar on Brelini's count. If any Falma wanders near a valve, Jesargo freezes its feet.
Riot feeds the lattice. You will buy screens with coin you cannot spare. Isolate and name excise. They'll move.
No mass frenzy. You'll wake every watcher in the prisms we haven't seen yet. I'll mark you a cone, 3 targets, no spill.
Your A.
Don't care, I want to have fun with the Falmer!
And there goes Funspelled CAVEIN. Thriller now, left foot back to breathe on the half-beat. I've got the nearest climber, ankle Nilgorn.
By the moon's bridge plan now. Team Vela.
What's your aim?
Jesargo blinds the valve runner, freezes the Gobert, pulls them to us. Archmage behind Brelina's ward for you will wear darts.
You purchase noise. Pay quickly. Name the line. Cut it. Heart to stillness. Measure apart. Do it or drown in your delight.
Ward up everyone behind. Me now.
What's your aim?
It would seem that violence is our best strategic move.
Enjoy your last breath.
And now we speak in violence, the most honest.
Help! Someone do something.
Gods, another fight. I am staying out of this.
What a battle. Been a mess of just trying to get the Falmer to fight each other.
Come on.
Flee.
Your soul is doomed now.
Do not save you from my magic?
Ha!
Show me what you can do, mortal.
Victory will be mine!
Sweat.
You threw your life away the moment you chose to challenge me.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
Victory will be mine!
Still have no idea which mod is making the pickaxe weigh 0, but it is what it is.
Guess that's the last of them.
Oh, no, you don't.
Ha!
won't get away.
Ass!
Try and stop us, you overgrown crossbow!
Sweat.
Sloppy slow.
That's what I thought.
Just wait for the save first. All right, well, that was a thing that just happened. Yeah, to fix the save bug again. All right, so going to load this save. I am going to first start a new conversation so that way the one I had previously gets saved. Summary, and then I will end that conversation.
Where to next?
And you can see from how recently this Markarth save was that yeah, I had some issues with the game crashes the previous time I tried to stream. Fun times, fun times. It's just something to expect once you get to 250 plus hours. I mean, I'm surprised the bloat save file hasn't been that bad. Oh, of course. Of course I did all of that for nothing. Crashes on load too. Alright, let's just try the previous save and get that one work. Alright, let's see. Does this one crash on save? Doesn't seem like it, so we can continue. I just enjoy playing Skyrim like so much. I mean, we started this playthrough. It was so weak. So weak. Like, even just going to this area was difficult. Being to the college. August that we started it here in. We had no money, so we couldn't do anything. Everything was so expensive. We couldn't even afford a backpack to carry stuff in. Amazing. Now we have the wings, like all bunch of stuff has happened that that I was expecting to eventually happen.
It would seem that violence is our best strategic move. I am forced to... with. Strike me then, I dare you.
Worms
That's how it's
feast on
done.
their remains.
Let's see. Just wait for the save. That was weird though earlier how Mantella, like the LLM just gave an error. No reason, basically.
We'll never back away from a challenge.
Victory will be mine!
The immortal sword? Your fate is sealed.
I'll turn you into scrap metal.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
That will strike you down.
You will suffer for your insolence.
And with each death, we cleanse the world of decay.
Neat.
Now we speak in violence, the most honest tongue.
That takes care of that.
No one shall lay a hand on my beloved. Your lives are forfeit for this fight.
Now you burn, Fetcher.
That's what I call good teamwork.
It is kind of interesting, just this tad bit of time to have a somewhat overpowered and follower.
Shadow hide you.
Oh yeah, this is where I wanted to talk to Nina. Done a decent amount of roleplay. Hold off a bit. I do want the remaining $17 to actually. Alright, how do
To
we
have
solve this
seen
puzzle?
place when the Dwemer ruled it.
Do enjoy that. That was a queen. Check us. I think we did. So we could keep this deck for ourselves. 5, 7, back. 5, 7s, backs. Might actually be able to
Wow.
the deck and
Would
keep
you
it.
look at that? It's incredible.
And we're in Windhelm.
Shadow hides you.
I couldn't figure out any way to actually solve the puzzle. Go to. Okay. Let's make a save. Not that there's really much any difference.
Oh no, you don't.
I'll teach you to
Trouble
pick on
has
blade
found
riders,
us.
mate.
Your soul is doomed now.
Victory will be mine!
The moment you chose to challenge me.
Enjoy your last breath.
I am still kind of confused about the whole teleportation thing going on with Nightblade. But I'm also confused on how it's permanent. So, just weird. Still poisoned.
We are called to battle once more. Let us feast then.
10 out of 10 design. So this is worth selling. Yes, there's some Charis in here. Go at him.
Your venom cannot poison a corpse.
I will feast on your soul. Show me what you can do, mortal. It's a shame I have to consume your soul, but you chose this fate. You won't get away.
Victory will be mine!
Wow, it actually is pretty long.
Now you burn, Fetcher. Let's get this over with! Let's get this over with!
Good business, I say.
I'm not getting a bonus. Wait, no, that was picked. I think I was when I had one of the decks on.
Are you ready to move?
Hey, there's some chests over there.
Oh my!
I'm right behind you.
Where is it?
This is the power of the Telvanni.
Forgot that I wanted to turn petties into lessers. That next. $165. This is in pounds, isn't it? Grams. I didn't even realize it was gonna save there. At all of them?
Shadow hide you.
Does Azura Splendens do it?
Always good to come out on the winning side.
Be wary, for we are surrounded.
Let's wait for the save. We probably are going to do some playing with Mantella. Speaking of a 7. That wasn't what I thought it was. All these for you. Did I miss a big site somewhere?
We meet again. That was quite the... Come on, I think it's over here.
Had to blow my nose for a moment.
Well, go on. What are you waiting for? Have to say, I'm glad that's over. That's the last one, isn't it? It's almost time. I'll meet you at the forge.
Neat. I gotta look up the person's name.
Wow, can you all believe that we will be finding Aetherium Forge? What a discovery! We'll be able to craft items from Aetherium.
It's extraordinary, yes, but let's keep our feet on the stones. The Forge won't forgive haste. I want precise notes on those harmonics and a clean map of approach routes before we even think about lighting anything.
Jezalgo believes this will seem like thunder when we set it right. But we cut name first, drain heart second, break measure last. No lightning until Berlin's count says so. And Jezalgo will take the left rail, gears open for bad hands.
I'm thrilled in a quiet, responsible way that still gets us paid and unperforated. I'll copy the glyphs, count the vents, and keep a ward handy for any Centurion with insomnia. Also, if the Forge asks for a volunteer, I'm volunteering the coke.
Do not craft joy out of Aetherium. Star the vein, find the channel, and leave no clean path for braver fall.
What should we forge? I have an idea, but I'd like to hear the party's input.
A silklet first. Not glamour function. Aetherium answers tone, not muscle. A clean focus that steadies the hand and quiets interference when we tune wards or lenses. Testable, reversible, and least likely to wake something that hates being woken.
Jezalgo agrees with Prelina for once that smaller is wiser. A socklet to make shocks cheaper and steadier would let us probe without frying the room. After, perhaps a key, one tool tuned to open and new Dwemer mouths without raising the dead.
I vote no gates, no crowns that announce we've angered heaven, and definitely no weapons that turn on the owner when they sneeze. A subtle headpiece that keeps a ward thin and a blade bound on the first try. Lovely, and if we must do a second, a lockbox. Aetherium latchkey to our name so thieves die of boredom.
What is the dwarven mechanism?
Regulator altar. 4 channel feet under the plate, each tied to a lens gate. It listens for the right cadence on the center square, then bleeds steam to unlock the clamps. Step wrong or force it, the relief valves scream, and you wake the guardians.
See the hairline seams? Name on the north rail, heart on the east, measure on the south. West is the dummy bait. We place the plate on Brelina's count, needle the east bleed, then is the south vein half a breath later. No lightning.
Translation for the rest of us. It's a grumpy dinner bell that wants a 3-beat knock and a polite but not a cake. Touch the shiny west thing and we run. I'll mark the safe edge with chalk and keep a ward for any surprise hissing.
Pat the pulse, not the stun.
This is the power of the Telvanni.
As well. Thinking I actually did. Bad.
The power of Magnus is at my command.
How does one get the spear? Dunmer spear, that's what. Oh, it's the main quest. I knew we went into Blackreach during the main quest. Hmm.
It seems we are unable to activate this mechanism. Let's make a note to research such in the future. Other than that, I think we are done in these ruins.
Agreed. I'll log the regulator layout, pulse order, and where it refused us, then copy the lens marks for your ag. We'll cross-reference at the college and come back with the proper plan.
Cesargo will take one last slow listen, then he is ready to leave these humming halls. We mark the safe path on your map, and keep close off any sleeping plates.
Music to my frostbitten ears. I'll chuck our exit, grab a rubbing of that warning plaque, and vote we celebrate not being turned into Dunmer mulch with pie later.
Close your books. Close the door. Leave nothing sinning behind you.
The summary says, and carrying a plot-relevant Dwemer cog. Okay. Why was I on mute? I was just looking at our path. But I don't believe we have that wine in our inventory. Yep. Alright, so we can just tell him that we couldn't find it and
be careful. It can be iced here.
No. Oh, wait. Try to get in here so we can very least. Hey. There. The automaton? Yes.
Victory will be mine! You Enwa!
I thought that piece of skin there was a note or something. Gotta check. It's been a while since we've done this. Okay. Pickpocketing. Alright, so. Nah. Check it in. Do some fish. Why not?
Shadow hide you.
Right, I don't have.
Oh my!
Oh, no. Really, I have the fish favorited. Nice. Let's just wait. Save. I actually don't want to, but I keep forgetting I need to have my weapon. Guess we
Should we get moving?
Out
Alright
with
then.
it, fool.
Oh, I should grab stuff. I put things. I don't think that. Nope, there are stuff in. Actually, is stuff in here. Put away. Just checking. Is. I need to. Only 3 keystones. $141 good carry.
you want to look around the castle tower?
Alright, so done enough commons graders. Make some more grands out of the graders. Alright, 7 petties.
The Hall of Natural Science has so much on display in regards to its fauna and flora. It shows the diverse variety of Skyrim.
Actually visit the
Mind your step.
hole.
All is well.
When I get done dusting, it's time to start again.
I just love this story. The passion, the characterizations.
Good to see you.
I am sure this isn't your expertise, Janessa, but I have been challenged with a very difficult task to undo my blasphemy against Azura, to convert the Black Star back into the White Star. Do you have any ideas how to do such?
Excavation I can do. But this, turning a prince's gift back against itself, is not a shovel job. Still, start with provenance, not prayers. Who held the star before it blackened, and what rites were used then? Track the chain of hands, copy the exact words, the vessels, the timing. Eyes what rituals?
I can outline a clean path, Zula. 3 pillars, no shortcuts. First, provenance and an army. We log this star's current weave under wards, map every sympathetic thread to Mafala and Ilath-Pal, and compare it to verified inscriptions describing Azura's original star. I've already have candidates in the Arcanium and the Temple's copyist lists. Second, quarantine and witnesses.
It's been months since I and Ellicott purged the idiot who lived within the star. I will gather my notes and see what can the Enwa was doing in the star.
Good. Notes first, knives later. If Nelaka cut corners, we find them and stitch them shut. Who set the circle? Who witnessed? What moon? What while on the wick right at all? If a step smells like convenience, it's the step that damned it.
Start with Nelakar's sigil order, and the vessel. He used to draw the soul thread out of the star. If he replaced Azura's witness with the laboratory proxy, that's our first reversal. We restored a true witness lattice aligned to Azura's aspect at dawn and dusk, not a mate's focus. I want the original incantation he cited, the substitutions he made, and the cadence he used to reopen the seam.
And names, if he spoke the star's tool, not vow, that matters. Words are blades. Call it wrong, cut it wrong.
My draft plan, brisk and careful.
Shall I join you once more? What do you say?
All right, if I remember correctly, Bralina, the Enwa was feeding off the souls of those who were forced into the star. Humanoids, that is, feeding off their black souls.
Then the rot sits exactly where I feared. The witness was replaced by appetite. If the star was taught to treat mortal souls as fuel, we have to unteach it before we can restore Azura's vow. Here's how I tackle it, step by step, and I want your Nelakar notes beside me while we do it.
Let's head to the library then.
Follow me, Archmage. We'll take the back stacks quiet, good light. Helpful is yours, temple copies, Shalidor's fragments on Solaris's, and Nalakar's correspondence if your egg still has it boxed. You lay out every note you kept on the put. Sukul talks, Moonphase oils, witnesses the exact words he used and when.
Have a... Yes, I do.
Someone was leaving treasure around.
His collection is the
Don't
envy of
worry.
artifact
This one
collectors
cleans it
everywhere.
up.
I can't even remember if they were with me at this quest originally. Maybe? I can't remember.
Did you find anything yet, my love?
Been a pretty good day, not going to lie.
A lot of history here.
Why is it taking so? Race model. Come on, man, Tella, you can do it.
The Hall
This
of the
one
Heroes
doesn't
is
know
honestly
much
the
about
best.
this stuff.
It's like you can almost feel
Just
the energy
keeps it
humming
safe.
from those pieces of armor. If armor could talk.
Two boxes so far. Your hand on these margins. Nalakar's tight script here. You label the purge a lattice inversion under steady
Someone
moons.
was leaving
No
trash
dawn,
around.
no dusk
Don't
witness.
worry, I cleaned it up.
That tracks with the black drift.
Perhaps we'll have to do the opposite. Work on the lattice during dusk or dawn to realign the star.
Yes, dawn and dusk are as yours hinge between, not beyond. Nalakar kept it under steady moons in a laboratory proxy. That's why it learned hunger instead of vow. Here's our correction, clean and simple.
Speak, I am writing it down.
Time to work to the hinge. Begin the unbinding at first pink of dawn, or last violet of dusk. No steady moons. We anchor the star's cadence to change, not stasis.
Well then, that gives us the rest of the day to dive deeper into the research or work on other things. Shall we reconvene at 6 p.m. to prepare?
6 it is. I'll have the circle sketched and 3 witnessed options ready. Temple vellums, thy salt, or clean snow, so you can choose the feel. I'll also copy a short vow in Azura's cadence to speak at the hinge. Nothing flashy, just enough to set the tone. Between now and then I'll pull.
Actually, my love, I want to ask you a question. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying the ruins and the explorations?
I am. Not every moment. Some of it is cold, hungry, and smells like old oil. But when a mechanism quiets under the right breath, or a glyph answers cleanly, it feels like being exactly where I should be. I like that we make plans and keep them. I like that you let me set circles and you actually stand in them. And I like the parts that our won't quite stacks to you stealing a kiss between rubbings.
I appreciate hearing that. I've been questioning if I've been pushing you all so hard. You are all capable. But every time I see you wounded, a part of me hurts. But you always know how best to proceed, even if I'd rather cause hysteria with Falmer instead.
You don't push me, you trust me. That's different. I choose this pace with you. If I bleed, it's because I stood where I meant to stand, not because you dragged me there. And when you want hysteria, I can live with it. Once, if we also write the clean plan, decided and agree which line we hold when it goes loud.
Come here, my love, for a kiss before we separate for our tasks.
Come here, Zula. To breaths, then we work. There, now go steal the day and meet me at 6. I'll have the circle waiting.
Oh, what a well-timed save.
If you want to steal me away for tea and some fun time before 6, feel free to come grab me. Otherwise, enjoy yourself, my love.
I heard that Dragonborn. If the stacks behave and your ag doesn't conscript me, I may very well abduct you for tea before the hinge. If not, I'll pour it after, when the star is quiet and your pulse is steady. Go on, be brilliant, be careful, and if the blade starts humming, you sheath it and send for me.
Alright. We shall save things. I think that is going to be it for this stream. It's been a while since I've been able to do a streaming. This game is so much fun. Alright, that'll be all. Bye.